Hello, I am Chef Johnny Morgano, top prize at the Edmondson Elementary PTO auction. Welcome to my unsolicited fish and chips tutorial. We're going to begin by making our tartar sauce, starting with a half a cup of Hellmann's mayonnaise, half a cup of some diced up Mount Olive dill pickles, half a teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of some fresh lemon juice, half a tablespoon of chopped parsley, a tablespoon of some minced red onion, 2 cranks of some black pepper. This whole thing is stir and then cover it and put it in the fridge. Now we start on our chips, also known as French fries. Go ahead and cut your potato in half, get a nice flat surface like that, and then cut it in half again. Once you have this nice flat piece, go ahead and cut it into little strips like so. Then take the strips and just cut the strips out of that. That's probably fine. Throw it into a bowl of cold water. Now we're going to take our bowl of fries and dump them into a colander into the sink. And run some cold water over them. Let them rinse for about 15-20 seconds. Now we dump our rinsed fries into a large pot. And fill this with cold water. Adding about a tablespoon of some kosher salt. 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. And put this whole thing on the stove and bring it to a boil. Now that we've reached a boil on a high heat, we're going to knock it down to low and let it simmer for exactly 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we're going to take a slotted spoon and start dropping the boiled fries onto a pan with a towel under it and let them dry for about 5 minutes. After they've had a chance to dry, we're going to gently place these into the fryer basket. A handful at a time here. And drop them for about 2 minutes. Pull them out and let them hang out for about 20-30 minutes while I make the fish batter. Now we make our fish batter. We got a cup of flour, tablespoon of Old Bay, half a teaspoon of baking powder, ideally without aluminum in it. My man Bob's Red Mill here. Now a cup of some Bell's Two-Hearted IPA. I have tried other beers in here. This is easily the best one. I do believe the Bearded Iris Homestyle might have a shot at this too, but I haven't tried that yet. Spilleth over. Mix this whole thing up and let it sit for about 10-20 minutes. Should have about 4 ounces left over for the chef. Drop these back into a 375-degree deep fryer. After about 7-8 minutes, go ahead and pull your fries. Drop our strips of cod into the batter. Make sure they're fully submerged, covered in the batter. Dropping our fish into a 375-degree thing of oil. Make sure you don't use the wire basket on this, otherwise it will stick to it. And then one at a time. Let a little bit of the batter drip off, but not too much. About 4 or 5 minutes, you should hit this perfect golden brown color. And that's when it's time to pull it. See that? That's perfect. Once you pull them out, put them on a rack, hit them with some salt. Now we taste. A little dip in the tartar sauce, obviously. Great as ever. Easily the best beer batter that I've ever had. Sure, it's not traditional British fish and chips, but I found it in a fish taco recipe and it was quite good. Some of you think you're too good for malt vinegar, but you're wrong. It's also great in sandwich form, some shredded lettuce. Typically I use cod for this. This time I went with black cod, which happened to be on sale at Costco. Apparently black cod is not cod at all. It's called sable fish, but it's delicious. Very high in omega-3 fatty acids. Get one more piece. Oh, which one are we going to go with? Extra battery. Ooh. Cheers.